Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get this look right here. This has been my go-to spring look and I just think it looks really good. I actually posted a video on my main channel this past week and I was actually wearing this look and someone said that the makeup was cute and that's all I needed was just a little bit of validation. I'm like, okay, I'm going to film it for my beauty channel. Let's go ahead and get into my go-to spring makeup. Hi! So we're starting off on a bare face. I already moisturized. Gonna like put my hair back behind my ear just a little bit. By the way, we have a little backdrop. Tell me what you think. My first time really filming with it. Okay, so firstly, I'm gonna be using this OM Glow Highlighting Finishing Spray. Just gonna spray a little bit of this. And we're not doing primer today because I'm not really wearing a foundation. I'm going to put on my Glossier skin tint. So I'm not going to put on primer just because I feel like it will be wasted, honestly. So we're going to just skip primer today. So first, I'm going to be going in with my NYX Away We Glow Strobing Cream. I have the shade Bright Star. It's really, really, really good. It's like a cream yellow gold. It gives you this really pretty sheen that I love. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. I have the shade Deep, and I'm just gonna like squeeze it out onto my face because I'm extra, and I know people hate when people do it like this, but I don't feel like putting it on the back of my hand and then doing all that, honestly. And then I feel like with this product, you can kind of go overboard if you really wanted to, because it doesn't offer any coverage. So I'm going to use the Morphe M439 brush. Didn't really give my skin any coverage, but it just made my skin look like more healthy, more luminous, kind of like that glow from within look. My makeup style has completely changed from what it used to be. It's really crazy when I think about it. And then from there, we're going to do concealer. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is like a cult favorite. I have the shade Caramel and put that right under the eye. I'm going to skip my nose because my nose, I've noticed, is like super dry lately. So anything I put on the nose just looks super cakey. So I'm just going to skip the nose and go straight to the forehead area. Concealer is on. As you can see, that color was like a little bit lighter than our skin tone, so it wasn't too much of a highlight. This is like one of the only concealers that is not the same shade of my skin tone, but that I can highlight with, and it gets rid of my dark circles. So I love that. So now I'm going to go immediately in and set my face using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark, and use my Sephora number 74 brush to set this. So first I'm going to start right under my eyes where we just put down that concealer, and kind of just stamp it, roll it, and then just kind of pounce it. So I'm not going to set my whole face, just my T-zone area. So I'm going to set under my eyes and just drag that powder down a little bit. I'm going to go over my forehead. I'm going to go on my chin and mouth area, a little bit on the tip of my nose because I get oily there. Over my eyelids as well because I have really oily, shiny eyelids. And what I love about this specific powder is that if you like put too much, it still doesn't look cakey. All right, so our face is all set. As you can see, that powder took away a little bit of the glossiness from the Glossier skin tint. So now I'm going to go ahead and contour / bronze up my face using the Black Radiance contour palette. And I'm going to use, of course, Sculpt and Contour. As you can see, I finally hit pan on this. And I'm just using this big old fan brush from NYX. This is the number 06 brush. I love using a fan brush for really effortless looks because it really does all the work for you. You just kind of put it where you want it and then it like blends. It does all of the extra stuff for you. Okay, so we got the skin all bronzed up. I'm gonna now do my brows. And I'm not going to be able to talk through this because it'll just be too much. So I'm going to quickly show you the products that I'll be using for them. I'm going to be using a pomade, the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse in the shade Rich Brown. And I'll be using the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in the shade Medium Brown. there we have it. We're going to come back to the brows a little bit later. So I've been using the e.l.f. Modern Metals palette. And I've been taking the mustard shade in here. Like, that's the only shade I've been using. So we're going to take that. And I'm just going to use just like a big old fluffy brush. This one is, what is this? The Sigma E40 brush. And I'm just going to dig right into that mustard shade. And just going to put that on the lid and also in the crease. Just all over the eye. I love this look because it gives you a little something on the lid. Like to make this look a little interesting. But it's nothing like, you know, too much where you have to do a bunch of steps or a bunch of blending. That's pretty much all I've been doing for the eye. Obviously, if you're doing this, you can switch it up and add like a liner to the bottom, to the top, and all that kind of stuff. Now, if I'm feeling a little bit extra saucy, I would like go in and put a little bit of Vaseline on my eyelids, and that's gonna make it a little bit glossy. So sometimes I do that too, just to switch it up. I'm not gonna do that today though, but that is an option. So now we're just gonna do mascara really quick, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. Okay, so just a couple quick coats of mascara. So now we're on to the fun part, and I feel like the next products I'm going to use is kind of what made the look. So I'm going to be using the Glossier Cloud Paint. I have the shade Dawn, and I'm just going to dot that on my cheeks. And I'm just going to take a big old stippling brush. This is the Sigma F50 brush, and just blend this out. You could also blend it out with your fingers if you want to, but I love the effect the stippling brush gives it because it soaks up a little bit of that product. Okay, so blush is done. So I love, like, look at that radiance and then the like really pretty flush of colors that gave my cheeks. I love it. So now another product that I feel like made this look as well is my new highlighter. This is the Glossier Play Night Shine highlighter. This is in the shade Deep Copper, and I just put it on the high points of my face that I normally will highlight with. I also put this in my inner corner. Just gonna take my ring finger and blend this out, and it's really blinding, as you can see. I love this so much. I've been using this non-stop. And I'm just going to take a little beauty blender and go over this. So going back to my brows, I'm going to take this Sephora Universal Brow Freeze. I have the clear shade, and all I'm going to do is just put this through my brows. This is going to set them and also give them a little bit more of a natural waxy look, which I love. Okay, we're pretty much done. So now all I'm gonna do is add the lipstick. So literally the lipstick that I've been wearing, my go-to, is by Black Opal, and this is their matte lipstick in the shade Misfit. This has been like my go-to. Really quick and simple to put on. I don't need a liner. Love it. So here it is. This has been my go-to spring look. I told you it's really simple. I pretty much have this down to a T. I could do this whole routine in probably 10 minutes. I just love it. I think it is so effortless, but also very, very, very pretty. Yeah, this is my go-to springtime look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Also follow me on Instagram. It's always linked down below in the description box. I actually have two different Instagrams, a makeup Instagram and just my regular degular smegular everyday Instagram. So if you want to follow both, go ahead. All of the products I use will be linked down below in the description box. And until my next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace.